when I talk about the society being unsustainable, what I mean by that is it's we can't keep progressing the way that we are. So this society is not set up to be family friendly. Long are the days sending your kids to school and them getting a good education that talks about things other than sex. We have an individualistic lifestyle, and most people in America are some level of a narcissist, including myself. So it's funny to me when people call other people narcissists when clearly they are too. Social media has it's been a crazy experiment. Well, what it does is it gives people that feeling that they're famous, the feeling that what they're doing is really important, because what it confirms is the likes, the comments, it just gives them confirmation, and it feels good. You see people like something that you posted, it feels good. What happens is you're trying to recreate that. So it was pretty cool when one of my videos went half-ass viral. I think it got 400,000 views. So for a couple of weeks, it was cool people viewing that. Usually my videos get viewed for a couple hours or something like that. But it was cool to see that video do that well. But it gives people a false sense of purpose or what have you. And when you make another video that doesn't equal that, you think that there's something wrong with you. Why didn't I get as many likes on this one? And it might not have anything to do with you. You might put out a good product. You might put out a good entertainment bit, whatever it is, picture, whatever the hell it is. It just, the algorithm might not catch it. And people get depressed from this. I remember when I was doing really good on TikTok, and I know TikTok is half bots or whatever, but I was gaining thousands of followers in a matter of weeks. I was blowing up quick on there. I was seeing videos got over 100,000 views, a few of them. And then I got banned, and once I got banned, that screwed with me mentally. Took the wind out of my sails when you feel like you're doing really, really, really well, and then all of a sudden something drops on you. You might be saving money, you might be crushing it, and then all of a sudden here comes this bill out of nowhere that you didn't foresee, and then it just takes all the momentum. And that's kind of how it's is people feel like mini celebrities, and people are oh, you're in the Matrix, dude. We're all in the fucking Matrix. How often are people on the internet? How often people are on their phone? If you're on your phone all the time, you're in the fucking Matrix, man. Oh, you should go outside and touch grass. Oh, you need to do this. You need to do that. Get in nature. You shouldn't be online that much. A lot of these people are saying that, but it's if people weren't online, then they wouldn't watch you. You wouldn't be getting paid. you wouldn't be getting views. And that's what it's usually about. You know, like if you do really good at something, you want to recreate it. So if I make a video and people like it, like I want to do it again. But what I think a lot of people are going to see is they're going to feel kind of like a one-hit wonder would feel. You know, like you get the feeling of what it's like to, you know, have power, to have fame. Everyone knows who the fuck you are right now, and then all of a sudden it goes away. I think that, you know, when somebody said that everyone's going to get their 15 minutes of fame, and that's probably true. Somebody comes up with something, you know, like the Oliver Miller song, like maybe he keeps blowing up, I don't know, but he might be just a one-hit wonder too. And hell, I'd take that one-hit wonder, no problem. For one of my songs to be a one-hit wonder, like, that'd be awesome. But a lot of people think that they're not successful, and they correlate money with success. And you need fucking money, man. You really fucking do. You need money to survive. You need money so you don't have to to plow fields and do the monotonous, dirty jobs that you just growing food and harvesting food and processing food. It's this is why you go to work. This is why you make money, is because you're trading your time for somebody else's time. And that's what money is. It's flowing energy. But the government keeps cheating and devaluing our dollar. Well, we will have at some point hyperinflation. And I'm not sure if it's going to be like the central bank digital currency they're going to come out with, where, like, if that's it. I think that people need some type of currency in hand as well. I think that we need digital, but I think we need a lot of different currencies, man. That's what I think. This whole like monopolization of one fucking currency, I think it's just fucking asinine. I think that we should have a lot of different currencies that can be traded, and like the digital currencies, man. This is why I don't get about people and how they hate on crypto. Well, like, you understand that things evolve, right? You know, like Bitcoin isn't very good. Like, I haven't really listened to anything when it comes to crypto for a while. I haven't been interested in it at all. But, you know, Bitcoin isn't good for like trading. I mean, it's good for holding value. It just takes a long time for it to trade. It takes a lot of fucking money to trade it, to mine it and shit. So it's like, we need a currency more fluid, a digital one too, because you know how many people like, I hate fucking cash, man. I don't like touching shit that other people have touched. I'm not even a germaphobe, but you don't know if somebody has wipe their ass, you know, wash their hands after they wipe their ass, and now they're touching money, and there could be fecal matter, bacteria on there. And that's why I don't like touching money. I prefer just like my credit card. All I have to do is put my credit card in there, and then that's it. You know, I like it a lot better. And like, if we're not gonna go back to the brick and mortar, man. Like, we're gonna keep getting less and less brick and mortar. If you want to buy stuff, you just buy it on the internet, and then, you know, like, the store ships it, or you'll you'll have more like places that have lockers, like Amazon, like that. Like I don't want to get things shipped to my house, my apartment. Somebody might steal it. So like they definitely will probably come out with more lockers. And people who are shippers are probably, until they come out with like the drones or robots. But you'll see. I think that's probably a good thing to get into is the shipping. Like going to the grocery store, all you really have to do now is go up on your phone and order. You don't have to go searching for anything. You know what you want. You just, you know what I mean? It's like you're in the store, you're like, God, man, I don't know where this product's at. And then you got to ask somebody, and they usually help you out, no problem. But it's just annoying. Like I could just go on there, order my stuff. I haven't done it before, but and pay for it, and then I go pick it up, or they have it delivered to me. Like that's awesome. I don't have to worry about scanning anything. I don't have to worry about standing in line. That's awesome. That's the future. Like the future isn't we're just gonna go to stores. I mean, there's still gonna be stores, but with all these people stealing, you're gonna see less and less merchandise out front. That's what I'm saying. More and more merchandise will be guarded. It'll be behind walls that you're not gonna get to. You're not just gonna be able to go into a store and then just like, oh, I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna buy this. Not all, but like I think, yeah, everything just gonna become more digital. And we need some type of control. We need some type of control in society. We need laws. We need order. There's a thin line when it comes to tyranny. When you have a corrupt leader who only cares about their own self-interest, and they don't care about the people they're, in charge of or leading. But we need order, man. We need people to respect the laws, respect the system. But it's hard when our own federal government doesn't do that. When it doesn't respect the laws or the system. So, yeah, I just think that like we're gonna be more in the digital realm, and as long as we're given a choice and we don't have to be, I have no problem. I really don't give a shit if I'm in a fucking pod. Like, dude, I don't care about being in a pod. Like, seriously, I really don't care anymore. Like, it doesn't. I know it sounds weird, like, dude, reality is so fucking boring. And like, for me, I'm an old man, so I've had my family, dude. So like, what else is left for me? Like, I don't care about materialism. I really don't care about like sleeping around with a bunch of girls anymore. What's left? Just existing, like a old, like that's how I feel. Like I feel like my purpose is already done. Well, pretty close to being done, because my goal is to get my kids 100% independent on their own. They're very young men, so they have a lot to. But I'm saying, like, after that, and it's just me, like, what purpose do I have? What hedonism? Like, being entertained, consuming, like, what's the point? Just like an old person that's just ready to pass away. That's how I'm kind of getting to.